Playing music from memory is such a wonderful skill, but if you're anything like me, it's not something that comes naturally. So today I'm going to share one of the strategies that I have used to really help me to memorize pieces of music, and I hope it's going to change things for you too. Hello everyone, I'm Christy-Lyn from Christy-Lynmusic.com, and welcome to Harp, where every Thursday we grow together in our musical journey as harpists. The thing I love so much about performing from memory is that it's freed me up to express myself and to connect with my audience in a whole new way. I actually used to be the kind of classical musician who was so used to looking at a piece of paper and looking at the sheet music every time I performed, and even when I was playing from chords or singing a song, I still needed to have the lyrics or the chords in front of me because I just didn't know how to grasp memorizing something, and it just didn't come naturally. But I've started to realize some things that I've learned along the way that have changed this for me, and I'm going to share one of those strategies today. But I wanted to give you the cautionary note that I've realized with my students that everyone actually thinks about music slightly differently, and different approaches of memorizing music may work for some people and may not work very well for other people. So it follows that for some people this might be revolutionary and completely change things for you and make it possible for you to memorize music, and for other people it may not be the answer because it doesn't work with how you think about music. So I would like to suggest that you give this a very good try. And if it works for you, fantastic. Please let me know in the comments because I'd love to hear about that. If it doesn't work for you, then also let me know about that, and I'll make another video giving another strategy on how to memorize music, because this isn't the only way, and there have been other strategies that have helped me too. So we're going to look at the sheet music for one of my arrangements as an example, and if you'd like to have access to this arrangement, then please download it. It's free to download, so I'm going to put a link up in the cards and also down below in the description box where you can download this exact arrangement free of charge. And the great thing is, although it's an arrangement for singing and harp, if you don't sing, then why not? No, I'm only joking. Not everyone's a singer, and that's fine. You can collaborate with a singer or with a friend who's a violinist or a flautist, or even another harpist who can play the melody along with you. So this arrangement is for everybody, and it's at an advanced beginner level. So if you've done a little bit of harp playing, hopefully this isn't out of reach for you. So let's have a look at how this strategy works. I like to call it thinking in shapes. So I think about my music in shapes, and that helps my brain to categorize the music into sections, into little segments that I can access, rather than thinking about each note as it comes. So, for example, in this arrangement, it starts off. So what are the shapes there? For me, the shapes are in the left hand 4-2-1. And the right hand 2-1, and I just think of that all together as a shape. That's a pattern, a shape. And then the next little section, let me bring you down a little bit because I don't think you can see my left hand so well. There we go. And in the next little section, it goes. So the shape again is 4-2-1, but the second finger's a little higher up, and also 2-1 in the right hand, but it's a string up. There. So this is the shape, and then we go back to the first shape. So if you can think about those three shapes and practice it and see how it feels in your hand, because we also go by muscle memory, then you've got that whole first section down. Oh, there's a little bit more at the end. So you just need to remember that last little 2-3 there. Got the shapes for the first section, and then the next part goes. So your next shape is 4-2-1 again with the left hand on a B flat, and the right hand is 3-1, and I think of them in relation to each other. So my third finger is 2 up from my thumb there, and this is the feeling of the shape, and I get my hands used to that shape, and then it goes down a little bit. So it goes from there to there. And then it's the same shapes actually for the next section, because this has influenced my arranging as well. But I play them all together. And then now we're coming to a new shape. So what's that shape? It's 4-2-1 in the left hand. It's D-A-D. And in the right hand, it's 4-3-2-1. So I get the feeling of that shape. And as it so happens, the next little section is the same shape but on G. So we've got the same shape there and then there. And we just go up through it one note by note. And it's almost the same but a shortened version for the next part. So I do it with 3-2 again. So look at that shape. And then back to the original first section. So you need to have some kind of awareness of where the shapes are. So I was talking about it being on F in the beginning, and then it goes up to B flat and down a little bit. But I think of those shapes as in relation to each other. I'm not really thinking about this song harmonically as chords, like F major, B flat major, all of that. I'm just thinking of the starting note. Okay, I'm on F, then I'm on B flat, then I'm on E, I'm D down here, and then I'm on G up here, and then I'm thinking about it as a shape. And that enables me to start the whole phrase just by getting my fingers on that shape, and then the notes don't even matter because I just go one by one up through the notes. And this has really revolutionized things for me. It also means that your fingering is going to be better, because if you're thinking about that little phrase as a shape and you're preparing your fingers in the shape, like this is a good example. We've prepared that whole section. It means our fingering is ready for that whole section, and that's a very good way of doing things with fingering. You don't want your fingering to be like when you don't need to move around. You can put all the fingers down and then have them ready to go. So give it a try yourself. This is my arrangement that I've just been showing you. And download it and give it a try. Have a look at this arrangement. Come back to this video and look at it while I'm talking, and actually look at those shapes and see if categorizing it in your brain this way helps you to memorize that first page quicker than you could have imagined. And if that's the case, please put it down in the comments below. If it doesn't work for you, give it a good try before you decide it's not working, and then let me know, and maybe I'll make another video with some different strategies you can try using. I really hope this changes things for some of you, because memorizing and being able to express yourself to the audience without the hindrance of having a music stand in front of you, and just being able to put your expression into the piece because you know what's coming next, it can really change things and give you a level of freedom that you may have never experienced before. So all the best with that. I hope it really helps you, and I'll see you again next week Thursday. Bye! Oh, and one more thing, don't forget to subscribe!